Hello, everyone. In this discussion, we are tasked with identifying two trends that relate to international higher education that we believe resonates with us. Beginning with the first trend, Deardorff 2021 listed a perspective given by Fernanda Leal. Leal believed that the future of internationalization should look towards a collective effort of detachment from the dominant rationality, which requires scholars to practice intentionality. Page 472. What does this mean? My impression of Leo's breakdown is that everything that we know about the history of internationalization was one sided and largely immersed in a Eurocentric agenda. According to Leo, agendas like this have the power to define what is valid, desirable, and possible when explaining how internationalization can be used as a tool of transformation. I believe that one solution for this issue is to encourage global networking and research between countries, whether it is in person or through virtual exchange. This will allow for representatives of other countries to have a voice and offer a perspective that attests to the values and merits of each country. It also lessens the chances of having frameworks rewritten through a Eurocentric lens that promotes misinformation and stereotypes due to the lack of insight on the values and cultures of another country. This will also be a good time to address any barriers to advancement and collaborate on how each country can elevate each other in some way. Some countries do not have access to the technology and resources that others do. Why not find a way to share those resources and in return, perhaps a study abroad or global partnership can be established? It's all about creating a legacy that promotes internationalization and higher education so that it does not fizzle out with future scholars. In the classroom, we as educators can do better with incorporating an appreciation and an awareness of internationalization and globalization in our curriculum and student activities. Will this issue ever be resolved? I cannot say for sure due to the complexity of it, but there is nothing wrong with giving it our best shot and trying. Shifting to the next trend, I chose to expand on Santiago Gutierrez's perspective on making internationalization better so that it can fulfill its promise of making a meaningful contribution to society. What was interesting to me with this trend is that Gutierrez noted that the role that COVID-19 pandemic played in ushering in new perspectives about internationalization. However, the reality of it is that institutions have been moving away from incorporating internationalization in their core missions long before the pandemic. Doing so resulted in a lack of benefits that society could have had if internationalization was granted more attention. Gutierrez argued that the solution to this would be to take a systemic approach to equity and internationalization. Instead of focusing on who is already involved in those exchanges, we should put forth the effort into finding out who is being excluded by the current practices and innovate ways to alleviate boundaries for access. That is the true spirit of internationalization, and to everyone should have the opportunity to pursue those advancements for themselves. Since taking this course, I have gained a greater understanding and appreciation for the vision and goals that globalization and internationalization seeks to achieve. These concepts were a new ball field for me, and it put my critical thinking skills to the test. I learned just how beneficial it can be for institutions to value global partnerships and resources because they also become useful in the workforce. It encourages global citizenship and paves new foundations for the fields of research and analytics. I do hope that scholars never stop innovating ways to keep internationalization alive in higher education. Thank you for watching.